Welcome to this channel. Here we will talk about ethics. There will be two different playlists. The first one is about CBT. CBT is cognitive behavior therapy, and it's a method, a technique from psychology. And people developed CBT to help patients to deal with their depression, anxiety, and so on. I think it's a good start to understand ethics, but it's a very scientific approach. It's really it's a technical method, and so you can start with the CBT course, or you can start with the ethics clips. So the ethics clips will be everyday stuff I see on the internet. I look at it and I say, okay, that's something I could use in class. So I'm a teacher. I teach ethics in, I think you would call it a high school. It's a German Gymnasium. It's like, yeah, I would say it's like a high school. I take things from everyday context and then I look at them from a moral perspective or scientific perspective, and then I show them to my students and we normally discuss them. And I think the best way to learn ethics is through a course. When you have somebody who knows how to work, who knows the methodology, who knows how to interact, how to write, how to read, it helps. So you can model somebody who is there. I know I learned physics that way. I had a physics teacher and he showed us everything. He was working, he was trying to experiment for himself. He was curious. He said, look at this and look at that. And it was a good thing to see somebody at work. And this you will get in the, I think, best and easiest way in class if you're a student. Because you have to work, you have to do exercises, and then you understand the stuff easier and better. It looks like hard work if you have to write and to rewrite and to think and to discuss all the time. But I think it's the fastest way to understand ethics. On this channel, I want to just show you short clips. I take some stuff I see, I'm watching, I'm looking at. YouTube is presenting me some clips and I click on them and see, and I'm always thinking, is this something I can use? Is this something I can explain, a principle or something? And I want to give you some, I will call them laws. It's like moral laws. It's different from a rule. It's different from a thesis. It's a thing I would say people have to act according to these laws. It's a thing we have to do. We have to understand these laws, and most of all, we have to follow them. This doesn't mean I can be wrong. A lot of things I will say here, you may think different, and that's all right. You can post, you can discuss this with me. But I don't think these laws are just my personal opinion. I think there is something deeper, and I will always try to prove why these laws are important, why you should act according to these laws. So I think you can start with every video. I will take different clips, and some things will repeat. We will talk about some principles again and again in different contexts. And I think after a while you will get a handle to them. It's like you're modeling me. You're modeling somebody who studied ethics, who has his own set of methods, and then you learn how to think like me. And later on, I hope you will get to the point where you say, okay, this is all good, but now I'm thinking differently in this kind of topic. Or you need to learn somebody, you need to learn some way of thinking, and then you actually need to unlearn me. You need to get your own set of ideas. This sounds a little bit complicated, but you will understand it if you follow me on this channel. You will see there will be a time where you think, okay, this is good, this is good, this is good. And then later on, there will be a time where you think, why is he doing this? Is this judgment? Is this all right? Yeah, and then you will start to criticize me, and then we finish this process. So it will start with you following me in my everyday thinking, and then you will get to the point where you will have to make a cut. You will have to say, okay, now I'm not the same. Now I'm thinking differently. So let's try this. I haven't done this before. I'm normally teaching, like I said, in class, and I'm curious how this will develop. So I hope you will have fun, and leave me a comment if you disagree with me. The whole ethics project only works in a dialogue. So please, let us talk.